What's up? Welcome back for more Honkai Impact 3rd. Today we're on Act 4 of Sanka Saga. Faint Glow. So, who's our enemy? Agnes Sentiel. Oh, fuck you. Okay, let's do this. She's about to wake up now. It's not very far from the destination. I'll put her here. I opened my eyes. The dawnlight was breaking free from the dark clouds, but the night was not yet ready to give in. I remember I lost myself and then, couldn't recall anything. My head was swimming and my arms were cut. The red warm fluid dripping from between my fingers reminded me to bandage my wounds and avoid leaving any tracks. Ferryman should have the Manusha rune now, but I couldn't erase the meaningful smile of the Ayabun from my head. No, there's no time for this. I can't be held up. Need to find out May as soon as possible. I fumbled about and found a rock to sit against. It got a bit brighter. Wait. It got a bit brighter and bird chirping began to flew in. It's an alarm urging me to move on. Ferryman, are you there? The moment I parted my lips, my face felt the touch of a sudden chill, and the chill soon became a pouring rain. It's what I needed. Ugh. The dull pain sharp and cut deep into me, and groaning didn't help at all. Draining with the blood was also my stamina. As weakness swept all over my body. I should find a shelter now, Kasumi-san. It's raining. You can see me? We're under the same sky and looking in the same direction. I thought you'd report my situation to the overseer and request someone else to be deployed for the mission instead of me. It's too trivial to bother the overseer. And Ferryman suddenly fell silent. Keep in mind, Kasumi-san, there will be no one else. The mission is yours and yours only. Don't fall now. You'd be spotted in no time in the town. The shrine is the perfect place for you to recover quietly. And knowing who you are, Teresa will not expose you. Fine. I struggled to my feet and started to lean towards the shrine with numb and heavy legs. Faintness also kept me company. Put your mind at rest now, Kasumi-san. I'll lead the way. Watch out for some herbs by the road to relieve your pain. Oh. Ha ha ha.
昼夜が移り変わる時こそわらわが
Those are not herbs!
大事にしよう時間が
Must get back. I can feel I'm getting weaker each second. Oh my god, there's a timer! Get back to the shrine before the countdown ends. Roadside items must be useful. I might... Oh shit! What the fuck?
移動開始
No!
承知した
My wounds hurt less. HP recovered. No!
移動
I
開
feel
始
less dizzy now.
承知した感知承知した感知移動開始
Aha, bitch. I feel less dizzy now. Gain temporary dizziness resistance. Oh my god. I have no time for you.
確認使命は果たし
Faint glow. Okay, act 2. Go. What's this? Asura Zakti. When I finally faltered into the shrine, I could still hear Ferryman, but my consciousness already drifted away. My senses were coming back and my body was recovering, though I couldn't move an inch. Lying flat, I felt light and at ease with pine and sandalwood fumes wretching me. Ninja instincts were still trying hard to keep me tight, but it's okay. Try to relax now. A gentle voice whispered in my ears. A small soft hand took mine and led me back into reality. I opened my eyes. Teresa? Fighting the heavy dizziness, my muscle memories reminded me to check my weapons, but I found myself undressed. She changed me into a clean Miko outfit without tying the sash and allowed it to cover me loosely like a blanket. Oh. Lie still now. I took your clothes for laundry, so you'll have to wear this for now. Master Fu said your recovery would take a while, and this loose outfit makes cleaning your wounds easier. Master Fu? That's when I realized there was another woman standing beside Teresa. I'm Fuha, a doctor. We'll call her Master Fu. A doctor to treat me. I appreciate Teresa's kindness, but Teresa seemed to see through my concerns. Master Fu treats patients without asking questions, even the suspicious-looking ones. Her patients all say she has sealed her own lips with stitches. Is it a compliment for her discretion and medical skills? Somehow I found the compliment a bit unnerving. I'm not in the shrine, right? How did I end up here? We're on the edge of Evernight. I found you fallen outside the shrine this morning, and Master Fu happened to be there. Every time I finished my treatment, I'd visit the shrine to burn the omamori that I prayed for my patient. Master Fu patched up your wound and carried you to her clinic on her back. She knows a shortcut, so it didn't take long. You can rest here before you full recover. Teresa and I will take turns to care for you. Much obliged. My room was on the second floor and facing the main street, but the paper window blocked any stranger's sight. I was only a thin window away from the crowd and noises, but it felt distant and safe. It's on the fringe of Evernight, but just as lively and noisy during the day. When night fell, everything quieted down. You've heard all of it. Anything I should pay attention to? Yes, let's start with Path of Azura though. Path of Azura? Path of Azura is closely connected to Path of Naraka. Path of Azura is for those who were once blessed devas but voluntarily plagued into the abyss. The Ayabun said the lab accident happened because someone placed another rune on the golem with the Naraka rune. And you believe it's the Azura rune? This would explain why I couldn't dig up anything about it, no matter how hard I tried. Because it merged with the Naraka rune. The only one who could and would only sabotage the lab was Raiden Mei. She's our key. And I smiled bitterly even though I knew Ferryman wouldn't be able to catch it. Nothing. You can't move really right now, but this clinic is something we can work on. This Master Fu is no ordinary doctor. She has taken in many unusual patients, but none of them ever came back for trouble. This says enough about her. Oh. This place has quite a large flow of people, which makes it easier for us to collect intel. Wow. Okay. By this time, guys, this is another day because I was shocked by the news that one of our friend died last October 8th. I will tell the details later on the video, the end of the video. Sorry guys. I... Oh, a new trainee? Can I see how good she is? Drop it, Himiko. Trainees are history for me. The strange woman giggled with her hands clapping. Her red hair band posed a sharp contrast to her snowy white neck. As if her flaming red hair wasn't striking enough, her ornate and frivolous dress added even more drama. Oh really? Your new girl looks no stranger to fights and knives. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm only a nobody. Kazumi, bring a silver needle and hit it on fire. To return Fuha's favor, I become her assistant. I soon got the hang of it. Ninja known human bodies like the palm of their hand. Ninjas kill and save themselves from being killed. Killing and saving are that same thing from different angles. Where's the little Miko? Haven't seen her in a while. She is preparing for rituals in the shrine. People are afraid of her, but perhaps just because she is a Miko. I find her childishly adorable though. I don't think sealing a demon makes Yae shrine special. I see all types of shrine when I deliver stuff elsewhere. For example, in the Mikami shrine, people pray for more hair. People have a million desires, and for each one there is always a shrine. Our guest seems to be a seasoned traveler with broad horizons. I took a glimpse of the carefully stuck omamoris on the table that Master Fu prayed for guests. Good health and safe travel were the most common, but there were a few be victorious and happy marriage. I can heal physical wounds, but for the mental ones, I leave them to gods. Himiko, I don't see any fresh wounds on you. You don't have to visit me out of your way. Oh, haha, I'm dying to return here. I simply can't stay away for long because life without Master Fu's key fist is miserable. Key fist? I won't be using it on you today. Some acupuncture will expel your pain. This Himiko shot a glance at me and suddenly began to groan in pain. But I need... If this is painful for you, just forget about key fist. Okay, we're done. You don't wanna know what I'm delivering this time? Treatment is over, Himiko. It's golem parts. I had to sneak a peek at Himiko on hearing the words. Her frivolous smile was replaced by a stern face. But Fuha took no heed at all. I'm not interested in your business, and you shouldn't tell me what your commission is. You should tread carefully if you wish to keep breathing. I don't need you to lecture me on the discretion. Shit. It's me who once worked in the black market. Himiko threw a provocative stare at Fuha, who kept packing her silver needles without ever looking back. After an intense moment, Himiko swung her fan as if to blow away the tension. I know you're just trying to protect me. Right, Kasumi, almost time for your rehab session. Let's see how you're recovering. What? Rehab session? Were you always use kifis? How come? I felt a strong wave of hostility coming at me. Oh, sorry, Kasumi. Go wait outside for me. I'll walk the guests out. Huh. We've known each other for more than a decade, and I'm but a guest to you? I'll show myself out. That. She stormed out without looking back, and Fuha didn't say a word. The golem parts that she brought up concerned me deeply, but I couldn't simply ask her for more details then. Never mind. Just let her be. You're recovering well, but your physical functions are still coming back slowly, so I'm giving you a bit of push. Fuha changed into her training suit and posed her starting stance. The ki fist that Himiko talked about? Right. In combat, I'll watch your ki flow and strike at certain acupoints to restore your best physical condition. Which means you'll have to fight me with full strength. Oh, fuck. Attack me with all your strength. Ow! I made my diagnosis. Now let me offer you a proper remedy. Oh shit, just relax. Uh-oh. Promoting blood circulation. No! No! Relieving swelling and pain. That's not how you do it, dispelling cold. Relaxing tendons and joints. That's not how you do it! Oh.
想定内の結果じゃ。
Huh. What do you feel? I feel my body is torn apart, but I also feel surprisingly relaxed and easy. I didn't give it 100%, but Fuha did defeat me. She's definitely a worthy opponent. Now we'll have to acupuncture for even better results. Didn't think I'd run into someone like Master Fu in Yaimachi. You're too good a fighter for a doctor. I came from a family of career fighters, but something happened and I had to flee here. I'm not even half talented as my ancestors, so I settled for a dojo and began training fighters. But people here are not exactly enthusiastic about fighting techniques. When I was about to go broke, the Raiden lady came to me for financial support. You mean Raiden May? Yes, she is young but ambitious, and more willing to take risks than her father. But she is not known for charity. I guess there was a catch to her support. I wouldn't use that word. She only asked me to exchange a few blows with her golem for combat data gathering. You were able to keep the dojo afloat, and the golem even became an exotic attraction for the dojo. That's right, the golem brought a lot of curious eyes. But the dojo was only meant to teach the art of fighting, but many of my trainees become street bullies. I thought the golem was whispering devil's words in their ears and corrupted them, so I ditched it. Without the golem spectacle, the trainees soon dwindled and the dojo eventually... Thinking back, it wasn't the robot. The fault was all mine, because I trained their bodies but not their hearts. Without a kind heart, a strong body with fighting skills only invites trouble and harm. But it's history now. My clinic is all I have left, and saving people suits me much better. Did May come to you after you lost the golem? I was worried, so I stayed at Himiko's after I shut down the dojo. Himiko still worked in Evernight back then. Evernight? Himiko was once a Maiko in Evernight? She was a black market dealer and could pull a few strings. Himiko and I go way back. She has a knack for business and made a lot of friends. Shit. But that life is behind her now. Every now and then, she still helps move sensitive merchandise around for special clients. What do you know about the golem part she talk about? I don't know, and I don't care to know. You can ask her herself if you like, but she is a fast walker, maybe out of town now. Besides, you'd better rest well to speed recovery. Alright. A new visitor was knocking on the door and Fuha changed her dress hurriedly to receive the new patient. I climbed upstairs and lied down, with Fuha and Himiko conversation echoing in my head. The golem parts Himiko is transporting obviously are connected to the lost Raiden Mei. Find her and the golem with 2 Zakti runes may very well be close. But as Fuha said, you are yet to full recover, and it's too much of a risk to take. But at that, do you mind giving me an alert before talking in my head? Knocking sounds came from my window. I instantly reached for my wakizashi blade and threw it on the half-mast beside the window. The intruder replied with a chuckle. Why are you here? What? You're not going to let me in first? I don't talk while hanging by the window. Isn't that part of a rogue's daily routine? No, tracking someone is. The Evernight Lady is surely something. Better for me to be careful. Wait, so you've been following me since then? But I didn't even have the slightest hunch. I was too badly hurt. That's right. I'm kind enough to show up when you're much better now. But on the off chance that you died from the scratches, I wouldn't need to show up at all. You wish to follow Himiko, but your conditions won't allow. And tracking happens to be my forte. Care to team up? It's very tempting, but don't you think your timing almost too good? So what? I don't see you have other choices. That. Accept her proposal. Ferryman spoke up. She is the perfect one for the job. But can we trust her? Even a rogue has her own way. She doesn't have the taste for any cheap tricks. And if we don't act fast, we may lose Himiko for good. Looks like you got me. I'll leave Himiko to your care then. But I have a question. Why are you wanted by the Castellan? What did you do to deserve this? To be exact, I stole something from her. Something she holds very dear. And you're my insurance that she would never have it back. Raven Feathers will send my words. Till we meet again. Oh. Okay. It's late in the night, but I tossed and turned, thinking about something I could have missed. There's indeed something that doesn't add up. So you're also awake? I'm piecing up the intel we gathered, and I found something we failed to pay attention to. After shutting down the dojo, Fuha got rid of the golem and started the clinic. Mei lost her valuable test subject but never sought to get even with Fuha. What does this say? Oh, that the test subject isn't important? That's one way to look at it. But Mei handed Fuha the golem for combat data in the first place. I'm inclined to believe the other possibility. That Mei had recovered the golem herself. Remember what the talking golem said to us? Someday I'll return to the dojo and beat her. And show her what the true way of fighting is. So the golem Fuha deserted is exactly the one we've been searching for all along. In the morning, a raven feather fell on the windowsill and picked up. It turned and revealed a location. We found the place that the feather pointed to outside Yaemachi. Intel says Himiko was spotted here very recently, and I found something curious. He unfolded her palm to reveal a shadow guard emblem which I saw once on Mei. I believe it belongs to someone of your interest, whom I happen to know a bit about. But she struck me as someone cautious who wouldn't usually leave traces behind like this. Look carefully and you can see a fight recently took place here. So Mei was here and she ran into something unexpected. Could be she was kidnapped? What the fuck? You mean Himiko abducted Mei? Sorry about that. I just drank water. The Ayabon said she brokered a deal between Mei and a black market dealer. Maybe the deal went south. There must be other clues around. We should do a thorough search. I know you're Kalin, for fuck's sake. That's 6, 7, and 8. Don't tell me I have to fight. Find Raiden May. It's this shiny little thing. Crystal or diamond? You sound like a robber. Oh shit. All mine. Wait, what's up? Found Raiden May's katana. Even her weapon were left here. Could it be? Ah. She dead. This shiny little thing. It's not crystal. Looks like some kind of machine part. Ah! Wait, I didn't know that there's a path here. Oh, hi, Ray. Found you. May Raiden. The unforeseen. You don't give up easily, huh? Isn't this what you want? Playing every night the Castellan and the Anbu Ninja like a fiddle? Everyone wants a piece of you now. I bet it must feel great for you too, ever since you retired from your thrilling career. Turns out you weren't kidnapped. It's just an act to make us believe you were. May and I had spoken before I went to Fuha's clinic. You have no part in our plan, but having you trailing behind us does give us a headache. If you're after the ninja arts, the golem leads will surely take you to the deserted dojo and Fuha's clinic. So you were feeding me information on purpose back in the clinic? Your compassion for Fuha has clouded your judgment, Kasumi. And what do you want from your old pal? When the dojo was about to sink, I tried to reach out to her. Business was good and I had some savings. But Fuha turned me down. She'd rather see the dojo close than take my helping hand. We live by different principles, those were her words. But what is really her principle? Running a clinic? Pathetic. Curing bodily illness will never redeem the condemned from the abyss of despair. Fuha knows full well she is running from things. Shit. And all I want is to motivate her a little bit, to see her wish come true. Oh. Okay, grinding time.
りは愉快なものね。
Hey, I'm back. And all I want is to motivate her a little bit to see her wish come true. While May's wish is to beat her father. The lab accident happened because someone planted another rune on the golem. Is you right, May? Guilty as charged. The power of the Naraka rune is control over drift souls, which was shared by every production model golem. The golems were dying men turned into machines by Otto-san, bit by bit. But his efforts were in vain. Every soul from the test subjects vanished at some point during the transformation, leaving only primal instincts in the Naraka rune to move the mechanical shell around. If one rune isn't enough, then two might be. On a rare occasion, I found the Azura rune. It feeds on human desires and turns them into power. I sent one on the golems to Fuha's dojo, the one that houses the soul of an ambitious fighter who couldn't handle the defeat to Fuha. Shit. Its grudge and resentment were so strong that they infected the trainees, and I retrieved it after it's abandoned. And you all know what happened next. It ran wild after the planting on the second rune of the cell, but it quieted down eventually. This golem puts everything Otto-san has achieved to shame. It's a true Asura in every way. A huge bang interrupted May, and with a pouring rain of rocks, the ground gave in and collapsed. From the shambles walked out a colossal figure. It's an iron grim golem, no doubt, but different from the one I once saw from head to toe. A near iron-clad body of titanic dimensions, bathed in murdering range. A new body at long last. My soul is freed. The old shell was too little a cage for it, and in this new one, my fighting spirit burns bright. Iron Grim Golem, consume these two mortals with your fire to fulfill your new birth now. Iron Grim Golem, the name is for the soulless metal junks. With an effortless swing of hand, it sent May airborne and she fell with a huge thump. No one can order me around. I serve myself only. Bring me Fuha. I'll ask her why she shut down the dojo, my birthplace and my only shelter. No one is innocent. The golem turned around and fixed its hellfire-filled eyes on Six Serenade and me. And now us? Come on. No one is innocent, and vengeance is for every single one of you. After I finish these clowns, I will find Fuha and test her way of fighting. Apparently, it has lost control and become a killing machine. There's no time for hesitation. Six Serenade, go find Fuha. She is our only hope. But you... Six Serenade hesitated, which was rare. You staying here makes very little difference. Quick now, I can keep it busy for a while. As more robots rained down, Six Serenade dashed out and disappeared. The environment shifted and warped into the Saha world again. Right, before I slay you all, I'll name myself first so people know it's me that sent you to hell. Listen carefully. I'm Hepatitis Hepastus. I don't know how to pronounce that. The warden of the burning hell. I'm Hepatitis. Sorry. Hepatitis B, Hepatitis C. Hi, bitch. You're no shit to me. Path of Azure. Everyone is innocent. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Ow! I'll kill all. I'll kill you all. No, don't do that. I have backup, bitch. With this strong invisible body, you're dead. How come I still lost? Bitch. Bang! The Saha world vanished and Hephaestus plunged down on the ground beside me. It's all over? 6 really filled me in on the way here. The golem case speaks for a lot of my trainees. Fighting fed their inner demons, and the more they fought, the more violent and enraged they become. The golem's undying obsession was what polluted your trainees' mind in the first place. The dojo memories should have died with the scraped old model golem, but they survived and were transferred into the new body because of the Azura rune. The soul transferred experiment succeeded. Is a teacherous woman who authorized the experiment and proposed the soul transfer theory. But she fretted as soon as the experiment made progress. Meddling with souls must have freaked her out. Right? She is afraid that the transferred soul would turn out the way she expects. What she fails to understand is that unpredictability is exactly what makes human souls interesting. The woman? What are you talking about? After all that's happened, you're still sure about your way, Fuha? Himiko, you played a major part in making this happen, right? All of this just to prove your point to me. I won't change my mind though. I can't rid the world of all the evil and sins. But I will keep on doing what I do right now. Path of Azura and Path of Naraka, retrieve. That's it. All of a sudden, everything around me began to swirl again, and a black hole began to emerge. I drew back and lifted my head, catching a weird smile on May's face. What? When I woke up, I found myself still in Yaimachi. Was that an illusion? I looked around and found everyone was present except May. Okay, now that's done. Okay. First of all, rest in peace, Lauren Dacomos. She was my friend since grade 11 and my cosplayer friend. In October 7, they were doing a PE for submission in class. Then she come home. Her brother told me that after coming home, she was tired. And in the middle of the night, she can't breathe anymore. Like, she can't get any air from the nebulizer, and going to the hospital, along the way on the hospital, she died. So, for you guys, you don't know her, but for me, and for my friends, she was a friend to us. So, rest in peace in the chat. And I'll pray for her. And pray for her, guys. If you're a Christian. Okay, I think that's it. Rest in peace, Lorraine. And guys, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Johnny!